Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome to another Diary Cape episode. This one has several cool things happening in it. It does include a bit of just completely silent laptop or gaming PC recording, so kind of getting used to it at this point, right? I'll be back at the end of the video to sum up. Talk to you then. Bye. Enjoy. Hey there, folks. I'm going to go do Hespori real quick, maybe some farming contract stuff. It's actually the same day. It's not the next morning, so I'm not going to do a full farming run. Although, maybe I can? Are they... Okay, no, fruit trees aren't ready yet. Also, Animal Crossing New Horizons came out a couple days ago, this past Friday. Today's March 22nd, 2020. I kind of want to record like 30 minutes of that per day, but I also want to be doing RuneScape. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to record cannonballs on my phone. It might make the live split timer a little janky while I'm doing that. So I'll do my best to figure something out, figure out how much time I have to add in between Animal Crossing sessions while I'm doing cannonballs. But I do want to work through basically all of my, what do you call them, steel bars in my bank, as many of them as I possibly can. In the meantime, though, let me go ahead and get this Hespori kill out of the way with the Zamorak Spears. Pretty exciting. And then I'll try to switch over to mobile. Again, there'll be no commentary for that. It's just cannonballs like there was at PAX. See ya. Okay, done about as much daily stuff as I want to do for now. I am going to take a short break. You'll probably see me... Well, actually, let me go ahead and get to where I'm going for cannonballs. Get the setup ready, because moving around on mobile blows. I'll do my best. I might just let the live split timer drift a bit, because it takes a while for me to get it corrected when I'm trying to compare against mobile files and that sort of a thing, but eventually it'll be corrected. I think what matters for the live split timer is being able to see at a glance what the current fast forward speed is, and also to see the total number of hours that we've played. So as long as like all the cannonballs and stuff are contained in the same episode, it's possible that I have no idea how I'm going to edit this. I just published episode 40. That gives you some context. If you're watching this now on YouTube, this has to be like episode 7,000 or something insane. No, it's probably like in the late hundreds. But it's very possible that I cut off the previous episode with finishing Krill when we got the Zamorak Hosta. So this might be a incredibly thrilling start to a new episode. You're like, what the fuck is he doing? He's playing Animal Crossing? But anyway, I will make sure that the live split timer is corrected by this batch of episodes. We'll come up with some kind of long-term solution for staying on top of it. But whenever you see mobile video of cannonballs, it's gonna go away. I can't get a live split timer on there. See ya. Yo, it's a new day, and you probably see cannonballs on my inventory and no mobile video, and the timer just jumped, and I need to discuss this. Okay. I did Animal Crossing, and I did cannonballs on my phone, and I recorded cannonballs on my phone, but my phone ran out of battery while I was doing it, and the recording was lost. That made me think about this whole recording cannonballs thing. Cannonballs is by far the slowest realistic skilling method I will ever do in this game. It's like 10k XP per hour. It's brutally slow. I would end up fast-forwarding it. I would hope that I would end up fast-forwarding it to like, 100x or 200x or 300x speed anyway, so you only see a few frames of it. It is an enormous hassle. Like, I can't understate what a hassle it is to record on my phone. I'm okay with doing it when I'm like traveling or something, and it's my only way to play RuneScape, and I'm going to do stuff like farming runs and Hespori attempts. But for cannonballs, I feel like it's really not worth it. Even though I've recorded like literally everything else in this playthrough. So I think I'm going to make one exception to record every second of play. I mean, obviously I already lost the hour or so of cannonballing that I did, Here's how it's going to work, though. Before I know that I'm going to go to use mobile, I will be recording on my PC, and I will announce that it's about to happen. I will show you my current amount of smithing XP, and I will, show you how many steel bars I have, and I will show you how many banked cannonballs I have, which are here somewhere. 15,579. We'll cut. I'll do whatever I'm doing on my phone without recording it. We'll come back and I'll show me in the same spot with the increased number of cannonballs, the decreased number of steel bars, and the change in smithing XP. Just to confirm that I'm not like going and buying cannonballs, while I'm not recording or something like that. You can still see the net chains. I might even look into showing like the Crystal Math Labs day change. I don't think I can easily capture that yet, right? Right now, it was about 13,000 smithing XP that I got. And it ended up being, so the way I'm going to calculate it, since I'm not using a video file to update the live split timer, we're going to say that a full inventory of cannonballs takes me about 3 minutes. I think it's more like 2 minutes and a half, but I'm a lot slower on mobile. I don't always notice and stay on top of it as soon as the cannonballs finish processing. And that'll just make the math really easy for me. So I know for a fact that I did 19 full inventories worth of cannonballs times 3 minutes. I'll just do that and then update the live split timer when I come back and tell you what all I did on my phone. For now, that will be the only content that I explicitly don't record is cannonball smithing. I might look into taking like a quick screenshot on the phone or something. But for, a couple hours of smithing, to only get 13,000 XP is pretty brutal. And like I said, it would end up getting fast forwarded so much that you would barely see any frames of it anyway. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and do farming run, which should get me to 92 farming. I'm also going to do a birdhouse run, which gets me to 79 hunter. I've been really unmotivated by Hunter because I've needed to do multiple levels, but if I'm 79, I might feel more like trying to push to 80 because that unlocks quite a bit of content. Crystal Implings, Irby, which is less relevant now, but still might be interesting. Yeah, so let's go do that. Start with a birdhouse run. And then after that, I'll probably take a short break to go do my Animal Crossing dailies, and we'll see about doing cannonballs on my phone in the meantime. But if we do, like I said, I'll show you the steel bars, cannonballs, and smithing XP before and after, so you can see that that's all I did. Oh, I guess I should say I did 513 steel bars in the hour and a half or so I was on mobile, so. While I'm doing this birdhouse run, one of the struggles with recording on mobile, which I'm willing to weather if I'm like traveling or something, but not so much of just doing cannonballs, is that my screen times out, or my phone lags out, or the battery dies, or all kinds of things that can go wrong that I have to be careful to edit. Like I don't want to include any personal information if I get a phone call from someone. It still gets recorded on my screen recording software, so I have to make sure to watch the whole video and edit that out. And I'm fine to do that if I'm doing the variable content that I did during the pack strip, but it's not worth it for just cannonballs, which looks the same over and over. So maybe I'll look into just taking screenshots every so often as I'm doing it, and posting those in like a montage or something. Hunter 79. Here defending it, I'm sure you don't care. It's like, I don't want to watch cannonball smithing anyway. Hey, farming 92. 2 more brutal farming levels before I can get away with never doing a farming run again. I'm actually really looking forward to that. Probably a couple months from now, because I had 667,000 XP to 93. As soon as I get to 94 farming, the only reason I would touch farming is for like getting herbs or maybe some cooking ingredients, but would not be doing it daily anymore. Pretty pumped about getting to that point one day. Okay, my daily farming run is complete. I obviously need to do some Slayer to make some money to pay back Chaos Factor, but I'm going to go ahead and get my daily Animal Crossing stuff out of the way. So we're going to do Cannonballs. Let me give you the numbers before I cut away here. Go ahead and get the ammo mold out of the way. Okay, I have 3,317 steel bars banked. I have 15,687 cannonballs, and I have currently my remaining XP to level up to 68,870. That's an easier number to parse than the total smithing XP. So while I'm doing Animal Crossing, I'll do some cannonballs on my phone, and we'll come back and review that number, that number, and that number in between those sessions, and then I'll see about taking at least one screenshot while I'm doing it just to show that it happened. Okay, I'll see you. Okay, I'm back. Probably won't do screenshots, I'll just show you. Went from 3317 iron or steel bars to 2885. Cannonballs are up to 17,415. I have 57,000 XP to go. Previously, 68,000. Went for about an hour. Alright, we get back into RuneScape stuff. Let's do some Slayer. Slayer sounds fun. And I need to pay Chaos back, so Slayer sounds mandatory. So I think I want to build a portal destination to Corinne Castle in my own house. So I'm going to go work on that real quick. It's a teleport I use often enough. I'll be able to get rid of it once I get the Mounted Xerix Talisman. That's not going to be for a while. I need this. I need some teak. I need coins, right? Marty wants my lunch. No, Marty, you can't have it. It's my lunch. Never actually used that Carol portal. I'm probably going to shut it down. No, it's a waste of runes. I'd be more likely to use this one. Corinne Castle. Oh, it's the twisted colors. I guess that makes sense. That's cool. Alright, let's go try to do this task. Might end up switching to... I need to scrap prayer pots now. I'd rather camp piety than heal. So I didn't think about this, but I can only really get shared XP with this spear. Maybe I should try to get defense up. And then I can just equally level attack, defense, and strength. Jeez. Alarm on my phone. I guess Greater Demons are a task that you should block, but I don't have the points for it, so I won't block it right now. Probably will now that Krill is done, I don't need to do it again. I don't care that much about the Steam Battle Staff. Alright, let's fast forward through this. Defense is the only XP I can do that's dedicated, everything else is shared with the attack styles on this thing, so I'm going to do defense. Try to catch it up to everything else. And then we'll go ahead and do shared. That's fair. Hey, Game Improvements poll just went through. I'm going to read through it here, the ones that affect me. It looks like just about everything passed, except some mild changes to the Orwith dungeon. Making crystal shards tradable, that was the one thing I voted no on. And then the dumbest thing to me, like, I think that this is representative of the spite voting by the RuneScape community. I think most people in RuneScape are cool and chill, but a lot of them just don't really understand. They shouldn't have pulled this. This should have just been an integrity change for new players. Should the combat level of the optional skeleton found in the Restless Ghost quest be reduced from level 13 to level 6 to give new players a better chance of completing the quest? Overwhelmingly voted no. 51% yes. 48.5%. I say overwhelming because usually it fails with a much slimmer margin than that. This is dumb, guys. Really? We're not going to let that one go through? But anyway, I'm going to read through the list here on mute and then see the ones that directly impact me. Let's see. So they did make it so that the Blade of Saildor can be made permanent, infinitely charged, with 1,000 crystal shards. It's a really good reason for me to try the gauntlet. I think I've got decent stats for it. I might need to get my range and magic up to 90 before it's really feasible, but that would be a pretty big upgrade. Trading in crystal tool seeds for shards is now possible. Divine Bastion potions is now possible. You can get crystal shards and acorn in the crystal inkling drop table. The Elven Signet's been improved, so that's a good reason for me to finish getting 80 ranged. By that I mean 80 hunters, so I can catch them. Spacebar can remember the last item you created. That's super exciting. Repeat the last create action. It's going to make some crafting activities way less painful. Deposit quantity buttons to the bank deposit screen will make that way more useful than just a regular bank. Sawmill is being made less awful. That's nice. Burnt pages increase from layer tots. This one I was really worried wasn't going to pass for spite reasons. There was a post about it on the subreddit that was saying that it was stupid. People are weird. Should we add a new travel option from Lunar Island to Relica for players who have completed the Elite Diary and no longer need to carry their seal of passage? Fortunately, that one actually passed overwhelmingly, 93%. Because previously, once you get the Elite Frenetic Diary, you can't get booted off Lunar Island anymore, and that was a really efficient way to bank for Vorkath kills, so you actually lost something from completing that diary. That makes me significantly more interested in pushing down the Frenetic Diary. I think I can actually do it. I mean, not immediately, but I think I have most of the requirements for it. Let me double check really quick. At Frenetic, I need Slayer 78, which is what I'm currently working toward, and Runecraft 77. This is going to be a little bit trickier. It's the next highest Runecraft requirement I have, and it's like 4 extra levels from what I'm currently at. Yeah, I'll try to work on that. That'll be convenient. Since we did the God Wars dungeon bosses, that's a good one to work on now, I think.
Task is complete. I've been AFK. Looks like I missed a Rune Full Helm drop while I was AFK. Head back to Konar real quick. My poor cat Ben threw up all over the living room, so I'm cleaning that up now. Worms! And I've got a good slash weapon, so that's...
Just got a hard clue scroll, and I get out of here and do that real quick. It's in the wilderness, of course it is. Alright, we got the casket. Let's see what we got. Garbage. Nothing good. Go ahead and elk this stuff and get back to worms. Larg. I hate getting a clue scroll right when I get here. Gotta do it real quick. Hey, I got a casket without having to go into the wilderness and change out my gear. That makes me very happy indeed. Let's open it. What do we get? Casket. Come on. Don't care. Garbage. Dig site teleport. Holy crap, just got a second Dragon Harpoon. The 1 in 1,000 drop. It's worth 650,000 gold. I have to decide what to do with that. I could potentially turn it into a Smoldering Harpoon so I can still make a Crystal Harpoon out of the other one. It would require me getting a Smoldering Stone, which would require me actually running Cerberus, which I don't have plans to do anytime soon, but there's an argument for holding on to it, and it certainly isn't worth enough money on its own in order to catch me up enough on gold to pay back Chaos Factor, so I will probably hold on to it for now. That's an exciting drop, though. Task complete. Let's see what's next, and I'm probably going to take a break. Dagonoth in the Catacombs of Koran. Okay, cool. I can burst that, speed it up a little bit. Bring in 3 Brimstone keys over here. And I got coins 3 times in a row. Okay. Not exciting. But hey, I need the money. I'm not going to complain, I guess. And head over to our bank and sign out. If you see me sign out here and then I log back in from the Privathenis bank, you know that it's because I ended up doing some cannonballs. But just to review that, 2885 steel bars. I do this every episode. 17415 cannonballs. 57811 smithing XP remaining. See ya. Did some Tithe Farm. Figured out how much Tithe Farm XP I get for a run. Figured out how many runs I need to get the seed box. Figured out how much XP I need to be away from 94 before I go kill myself into 9 runs of Tithe Farm. Did a bunch of Slayer. Got a couple clue scrolls along the way. Nothing interesting. That's basically it. I'm about to go pick up my battle staves. I've got 200 Slayer reward points, so I can also pick up the Like a Boss Slayer unlock. I'm going to try that. What else? I guess I'll see what my next task is. I'm going to take a break to do some Animal Crossing later, so I will end up doing some cannonballs. I'll just, again, show you my smithing XP, steel bars, and cannonballs, so you can see that I didn't, secretly run away from the bank and buy a bunch of cannonballs and avoid actually crafting them. Let me go ahead and do rewards. Let's do boss. Iron Dragons in the Brimhaven Dungeon. Fucking great. At least I've got the Zami Spear. They are weak against stab, so this thing is particularly good at them, I think. Alright, let's do stuff. This makes me very excited for future Metal Dragon tasks. This is so much better than the Dragon Sword was, so far anyway. Task complete. I'm going to go see what we get from Konar. And I'm probably going to take a break, make some cannonballs while I do some Animal Crossing. Ooh, Sarachnis. I'll do 35 Sarachnis kills. Love that boss. Watch me get the cudgel now that I don't need it at all. I like that they give you the option. Alright, I am going to go and do a Sarachnis kill really quick, because I'm curious how much XP I get per kill. I haven't been there in such a super long time. I'm excited to try it with the Zami Hostas, and we want crush damage with Sarachnis, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to remember what all crap I brought to fight her. It's been a long time. I take less damage with Darok's set. It's pretty good. I seriously don't remember what I used to bring. It's been way too long. 4 prayer pots, maybe? I think I want to go to an NPC and disable temple page drops. They just added that in a recent patch. Anything else in bring? Well, this is probably good enough to give it a try. Maybe I'll bring the Crystal Halberds spec. It's a crush here. Oh, it doesn't have a crush option. Oh, never mind. Oh, I'll give it a try. Alright, Genie. Thanks. There's a couple bosses that if I got an assignment would be a bummer. I'd have to wait for Chaos to be able to get a couple of those kills in. Alright, the NPC to turn page drops off, I think it's somewhere near the library. Might actually be able to go see that. I'm going to stop looking for Temple Sun and Moon pages. Perfect. Okay, apparently I can slash the web apart with the spear. I was worried about that. Oh, I just, instinctively didn't bring a Slayer helm. Let me go fix that. Right, that's part of the whole advantage of being a task. So, Zami Spear plus a Slayer helm, that's going to be fun. So I guess at this point, if I get the Cudgel, I might think about selling it. I'm trying to think, what would be the use case for it, because I think it's strictly worse than Zamhasta. It was definitely a flat upgrade to the Decent, but... No, it's got a slightly better crush attack than the Zamhasta, but the strength bonus is 5 worse. Bet I never lucked out and got it in my first 100 kills. Okay, I think I'm ready to give this a shot. Do I remember how this fight works? It would be protect from range a good chunk of the time. Oh, there's something in here. The people hopping, I've heard about this. Hopping to try to get more kills or something. It's such an unpopular boss, it's crazy to see all these people. It's coronavirus. I wonder if the spawns count for the Slayer Helm boost. Be nice if it did. So far, this seems insanely fast compared to my previous decent attempts. Yeah, that's so great. Crystal Halberd's pretty good. To ignore the ads at the end. How much XP was that? I only get XP at the end of the kill. Let me reset so I can see it unless I miss it. $130 Slayer XP per kill. Pretty decent. Hey, another giant egg sack. I have to use that for a while. Okay, so 33 more of those. Do that later. I'm gonna go do cannonballs for a bit. But again, that one could be recorded. We're just going to cut away and then come back and show you the totals. Just to kind of expound a bit on why I don't want to record this. When I record on mobile, there's a lot of stuff that I have to edit out. There's the risk that the battery will die. I have to edit the lead into the recording starting. I have to edit the end of the recording out because it keeps flashing in and out of the game itself. If I get notifications during it, it picks up the notifications, so I have to edit out their personal information. It's not pretty. So, only I had enough snapdragons for all these red spider eggs. Quickly before I deposit all my stuff, I'm going to make a inventory setup for this. Cool. Here are the numbers. Same as last time. 2885 steel bars, 17415 cannonballs, 57811 smithing XP to go. I'll see ya. Hey, hi folks. This isn't the morning. I'm not going to be on for super long here. I might knock out a task or something really quick. I just wanted to go over what's just happened. So you'll see that the steel bar count is down from 2256 down to 629. I'm sorry, 2885 down to 629, meaning that I successfully made cannonballs out of 2,256 bars. It's a really lot. I have 26,000 of them banked. I did the math at 3 minutes per inventory, or 27 on average. That took me about 4 hours, 10 minutes, and 40 seconds, so I've increased the live split timer there. I've really been going back and forth about this. Do I feel bad about not recording it? And I honestly don't. It is an enormous amount of effort. It probably takes about as much time to get everything recorded on the phone, make sure that it records successfully without corrupting, remove everything that's extraneous from the phone recording, and then get it uploaded into Vegas Pro as it does for me to edit a traditional 8-hour Questcape episode. And if I'm just doing cannonballs, I feel like you can just take my word for it. The XP, the reason I'm announcing here is that I actually did so much cannonballing that I'm within a few cannonballs of getting to 85, and I did not want to get a level off camera. So I'm going to go ahead and make 3 cannonballs really quick to get that level, so I can finish up cannonballing on mobile later. Once it's done, I just don't think I'll play when I'm playing Animal Crossing. There's nothing else in the game that is as slow, as bad XP per hour, and as AFKable, I think, as cannonballs. I don't think I'd want to do Nightmare Zone on my phone, for example. I'd rather record that on the machine. Smithing, 85. The last huge chunk of it was from cannonballs. You can now smelt runite ore and make rune daggers, members can attach sigils, create infernal pickaxes, and make Shazian supply gloves 5. Smelting runite ore is actually kind of a big deal. I'm going to do that real quick. Hold on. Save myself some bank space. Yeah, why not? I need to make this segment long enough that I don't accidentally delete it thinking that it's just a test clip or something. Varrock. Oh, but I can't just smelt it because I need a shitload of coal. It'll be something I do in Blast Furnace later. I was thinking I'm just going to take the runite ore and run it into that room, but that's not how this works. Okay. Well, let me pause and think then. I never thought I would actually get to the end of the steel bars. Oh, something I might do. Okay. Something I might do that is a little bit faster than cannonballs, but is comparably miserable in terms of XP per hour, is to turn all 10,942 banked gold bars into gold bracelets to alch later. I'll probably do the alching recorded because it's actually worse on mobile than it is on PC. But otherwise, those bars are just going to sit there. If I don't do it that way, it's just never going to get done. So maybe I'll give myself that out, that I'll make those gold bracelets. It's probably, I can't even calculate how much XP that is, can I? Crafting, 78, gold bracelet. 1485 will get me to 1 level up. So I'd have to stop and do the same thing, come in and make the last 2 bracelets. Shit's goofy. Anyway, let me go do my daily pickups. I'll stop over in Miscellanea as well. I haven't done that in a minute. And then I might just call it here and come back first thing in the morning to do, farming runs, Hespori, probably some more significant stuff like some Slayer tasks. I'm getting there. I owe Chaos Factor about 8 million gold. I think when we first beat the boss, I had like 2 million gold banked, so I'm up to 4 million, so it's happening. It's not fast, but I want to get that repaid. I'll look into it. I might withdraw some of my banked Miscellanea cash to help repay him faster, but I'm going to have to play that by ear. I don't want to completely deplete that coffer. I want to make sure that I'm getting the maximum daily amount, which means I need to have at least 750,000 in there. Having more in there means that I can forget about Miscellanea for longer without anything bad happening. Kind of fun to have 85 smithing finally, after all that. So nowhere near 86 am I. So at 3,597,000, so I'm not actually that far. Like 70,000 XP away. So there are 1,000 gold ore or something. So if I want to finish smithing, what I would really like to do, to be honest, is I really like to finish smithing and in the process have 0 steel bars and never worry about cannonballs ever again. If I get steel bars after that, just sell them once I get to 86. Probably what I'm going to end up doing regardless. Okay, so I got 2.5 million or such banked. So I'll probably take like 1.5 out safely. If I get within range to be able to pay him back, I'll do that. Alright, I know that's only like 10 minutes, but I'm going to call it there. When I come back, I will... thinking here. I will do a farming run, and then I will probably do Slayer. Although, actually, let me go ahead and teleport straight to Pryphthenus, because I'm probably going to wake up and do Animal Crossing first thing tomorrow, depending on when I wake up. So, there will likely be more mobile cannonballs. I'll give you the count and the XP amount one more time. I'll actually also give the gold bar and crafting XP amounts, so we can directly compare after I get back from that. Try to show some kind of flavorful screenshot. Hopefully you already saw it in the transition there. Okay, 626 steel bars banked. 10,942 gold bars banked. 26,451 cannonballs banked. And my current smithing XP is remaining 339,178. Crafting remaining 37,110. Bye. Hey there, I don't have a ton of time today, so I just wanted to review what's going on with cannonballs, and then do my farming stuff, and then we'll probably take the day off until tomorrow. Actually, kind of feels good. It's my first day off from RuneScape in a while. I mean, obviously it's not a day off because I'm about to go do a farming run, but I actually spent the day playing quite a bit of Animal Crossing and had a fun time. While I was doing Animal Crossing, I got my steel bar count down to 0. It was previously at 627. That took about 69 minutes, so you can see the live split timer has already been increased. My current cannonball count is close to 29,000, and I'm really hopeful I never have to do that again. I might... Well, I'm going to do some more Zolcano in order to get more banked smithing XP, so I can get smithing to 86. In the process, I will probably get more steel bars to drop. Any steel bars I do get, I will turn into cannonballs. Smithing XP is very slight change. We're down to 323,153 to go. My current short-term goals, and you know how short-term goals go, I'm probably going to completely change this the next time I log in. But next time I play, I would like to go to Blast Furnace and smith everything that I have into bars, including these runite ores. I think that's going to be my quickest path to getting the money to repay Chaos Factor for his help with the Zamorakian Hasta. once I finish smithing everything, I will probably then go in and, hammer everything into mithril plate bodies and adamantite bolts and that sort of a thing. And then we'll go back to Zolcano until I have enough smithing supplies to pay him back. I'll finish smithing whatever steel bars are remaining. If I'm doing mobile stuff, it's going to be gold bars into gold bracelets. So that will likely not be recorded, but I'll do this thing where I end sessions showing you the gold bar count and the crafting XP count, and then we come back and summarize how that's progressed. But I don't have a ton of time today, so I'm just going to go and get this farming stuff out of the way. And then we'll be back probably tomorrow. From your point of view, it'll just be a quick cut. Possibly with some gold bars taken care of. I'm going to update it over here with that. Never to get that bottomless compost bucket. My current prediction is I will get it on the day I get to 94 farming and officially don't need it anymore. Okay, that's it for now. I have 10,942 gold bars in the bank, and my current crafting XP is 36,910. I believe I have no gold bracelets, but I guess I finished alching the ones that I had before. So we'll review those numbers. I'll probably end up doing more phone smelting of the bracelets. It's a little bit less AFK, but something I can probably still do. And then when we come back, I'll report on those numbers, and we'll probably do more daily stuff. And eventually we're going to do Blast Furnace, Smithing on the Anvil, and Zolcano, probably in that order. See ya. Yo, I did not get any any gold bracelets done because the servers were down most of this morning. Doing an update, so just going to get my... Shoot, I forgot to do this before I signed in. Just gonna get my dailies done, go pick up my herb boxes, do my farming stuff, and sign off. Shoot, didn't think to check. I guess this story's not ready for 5 hours. Too late tonight. Took me an extremely long time because I've been handling a pretty difficult issue in my Discord. Hopefully the whole thing just got fast-forwarded. There's some typing there, but usually I'm able to notice typing and fast-forward through it. We'll be back with more content probably tomorrow. Like I said, I'm still planning on doing the Diary Cape and stuff in RuneScape. I am going to tap out Animal Crossing content, but it's kind of nice to be slowing down a bit at the moment. I'll speed back up later. See. Hey there, how's it going? Been managing a bit of a crisis today. Haven't had a lot of time to play. Also, I think I mentioned that the servers were down this morning, so I didn't get to play them either. So I'm going to go fight Hespori real quick. Still no bucket. Who's shocked? Not me. I'm going to go plant myself at Blast Furnace and see how much runite ore I can do. I guess let me do dailies too. It's evening. Forgot to get battle stabs yesterday. Really glad I got all that coal from Miscellanea for a long time. Originally I was regretting it, like, man, I should have been doing teak, but in retrospect, I think I'm going to need all of it to get to 86 smithing. Especially with this runite. Alright, this is my first time ever smelting runite ore. I didn't try that out. Use a fucking shitload of coal, is my understanding. 1350 to smelt. I'll probably end up just selling the runite bars. I wouldn't get that much XP. I have to think about it. You do get some XP from smithing the bars. If I probably have to boost to smith some of it. But the number of bars I have is pretty small. Let me look up smithing level up table real quick. You want to get the first item that's worth more than the bar. So the bar is worth 12,000. Our rune sword is worth the same as a bar. Rune med helms, maybe? No. Yeah, I'll probably just end up selling the bars. Let me confirm the XP amount as well. 150 XP. It's nothing compared to other possible sources. Okay. Good to know. Most recent patch added a DPS counter to the game, which I'm pretty pumped about. Also added a custom cursor option where you can make it equal to your equipped weapon. Which I think that's a pretty cool concept. It'll help me keep track of what I currently have equipped, right? See if that's something I want to keep on. So if I equip the crystal pickaxe, nice. Switched it out for Zamorakian nest. That looked really bad. I guess it's not great for certain weapons. It's a little tiny. I really like the concept of that. Bummer. Trout. But I'm excited to try out the DPS counter. I wish I'd had it for my whole playthrough. It would have made my life a lot easier earlier in trying to estimate like what the difference was between different pieces of gear. I don't really need to do that testing right now. Alright, here's the last of my rune ore getting smelted here. Let me find out what the bank estimate is for my runite bars. 2.26 mil, that's about half of the remaining money I need to raise to pay back Chaos, so that's pretty good. Made a couple of mistakes there and did gold ore just through muscle memory without having the gauntlets on. Lost about 1400 XP. Not the end of the world, but basically losing a couple stacks of gold. A couple more Zalcano runs, probably. I do think I'm going to be done forever with smithing after all this. I don't really have any reason to touch it ever again. I'm already in boost range. I think you have to be able to boost to 90 in order to make the Draconic Visage shield, anti-dragon fire shield, or whatever it's called. I'm already in range of that, so literally it's just getting to 86 so I can do the final diary and then closing out this chapter. So I'm going to go until I'm 30% of the way to 86, and then I'm going to take a break. When I come back tomorrow morning, I might do some fruit trees and other daily type things, and then come back and try to finish up my inventory of mithril ore, gold ore, maybe silver ore, maybe steel ore. How much iron do I have deposited? Only 634, so it wouldn't take too long to burn through. I think I'm actually just going to finish up my gold. I'm almost done with that. Alright, I got a little in the zone there, and instead of quitting at 30%, or when all the gold was done, I went ahead and finished all the mithril bars and the iron steel bars. So that's cool. I will probably probably end up making cannonballs out of those while I do more Animal Crossing stuff. So this will be my marker for that. 634 steel bars in the bank, 28,955 cannonballs, and my smithing XP is 198,026 to go. Plan for now, when we get back, I'll go ahead and warp over there now because I don't want to be in Fiends either way. The plan for now would be tomorrow when we pop on, report on whether we do any cannonballs. I'm not going to say for sure whether I'm going to do that or not. Do farming runs, and then probably Zolcano, and just manage this banked XP plugin. Well, I guess before I do Zolcano, I should probably hammer out all those bars. So, disregard. I'm going to make all of the mithril plate bodies and adamantite darts or bolts or whatever. Then, after doing that, we'll do Zolcano until I have enough banked smithing XP to get to 86. And then, in theory, I never touch smithing ever again. The silver ore is worth 22,000 XP. The mithril bars alone are worth more than that. The runite bars are almost worth as much. Maybe I should just craft them. It's significantly less gold, but doing it is basically going to require that I boost if I want to make any money at all. Well, I'll hold on to them. We'll come up with some kind of solution. Anyway, I'll see you. Hello and good morning. You'll notice the timer has jumped forward and all of the steel bars are gone. They've been turned into cannonballs. 31,491 XP to go, 181,796. I'm about to head to go do farming stuff, and then I'm going to smith mithril plate bodies for a while, so I'll see you. I have to wait like 10 minutes for the Calquat tree to be available, so I'm trying to just sell some stuff quick. Make some bank space. Need less paycheck to paycheck on bank space. Almost out of poison ivy berries to protect my Calquat tree, so I'm going around and planting them while I wait for the Calquat tree to become available. Okay, farming's done. I'm going to go hammer out some mithril plate bodies, and then later I might alch them. I guess we'll do adamantite stuff first. Make bolt tips, and then plate bodies. Alright, I have finished smithing all of my mithril bars. I am going to alch them now, even though it doesn't get me smithing XP, it gets me money so I can repay chaos factor sooner. I have almost 2 million gold worth of mithril plate bodies. So this is going to be miserable, but we gotta do it.
After that, I'm going to try to maybe do some Zelcano or something, but I would just like to finish up the repayment to Chaos so we can do more bossing. My debt doesn't increase. Enjoy the fast forward. I wish I was fast forwarding. I now have a wireless keyboard. I'm going to be ticking at it right now. It's a Logitech. I'm going to say this because people might, well, if you're watching this video and still play RuneScape 50 years from now when I finally publish this, and this thing is definitely out of stock. The Logitech K830. It's a wireless keyboard that also has a touchpad and a separate mouse click button. I am going to walk around the house and do chores while holding this keyboard in the crook of my arm and mashing the left click button. It's super convenient for certain RuneScape activities like this one. Alright, alching is completed. Leaves me with 2.2 million gold. Oh, I've got enough now. Must have miscalculated somewhere, so I ended up having more than I thought. Sweet! I will repay Chaos Factor and have a little bit of money left to boot for other things. I'll take a screenshot of that real quick and kick it to him. Trying to see if there's anything else I can alch, because I was actually pretty good with this new keyboard. I don't think I have any other stacks of things that are meriting alching since I haven't done gold bars yet. Now would be the time to do it. I don't think it's a big enough stack anyway. Maybe make all the blue dragonhide stuff and then alch all of that. I need to look at my crafting anyway. I have to tan all of it? Is tan leather a thing? It is, but is it worth casting? Let me check. Alright, let's see about doing tan leather. It looks like it's decent magic XP. That's part of the reason to do it, I guess. Too bad I don't have a Bryophyta staff. Reduce the overall cost a teensy bit. Travel with the spirit tree. Let's go. Farming bill. Alright, I actually want to change spellbooks first. It's a lunar spellbook, right? Tan leather. How many casts can I get off before? That's pretty fast. I might want to fill those extra 2 slots so that I don't accidentally cast without having exactly 5, you know. Let's put a couple placeholders in there. And away we go. Alright, I've officially tanned all the leathers. Now I'm going to try to make them all into bodies and then alcoves. I need crafting XP anyway. Probably need to get more thread. I don't remember how much I've got banked. Not very much. I'll do that later. It's around. Crafting 78. Forgot that I was that close. Crystal bows, crystal halberds, and crystal shields. I need a boost to make anything out of the black D-hide. Try to do that. Still have a good number of the plus 4 crafting boost mushrooms from running, what you would call it, the mushrooms. Guy might have to actually make the pies, but just proof of concept up real quick here. Alright, boost ran out at the exact perfect time. I don't need to buy another thing. I think I actually get a little bit more money for alching the vambraces instead of the D-hide chaps.
So I'm going to start working on that. Decent amount of crafting XP, too. Yeah, Chaos Factor's about to pop on. I'm paying him money I owe him. I owe him exactly 8,084,251 gil. I still have 1 million left over. Avoid world hops and playing dangerous content. Thanks, game. Currently, server issues, waiting on them to pass. I might just sign off here in a second, but enjoy fast-forwarding as I stand still in my house for a second. I guess I'll go try to do some alching while I wait for chaos. May as well do something productive. I'll also go ahead and project the amount of gold bars that I have remaining, in case I do that in between sessions here. It's larger than the last time I projected it because I smelted a bunch of gold ore. Cool. Got another 1.5 million-ish gold from making all of those dehides that I had banked. And then alching all of them. So I'm feeling pretty happy about that. I have enough money. Oh, look at that. My first ever 10 mil cash stack, of which 8 million is owed to Chaos Factor. It's nice having that little green number, though. It feels good to see. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing next. I would like to maybe finish smithing, because we're kind of close to it. That's going to require that I run quite a bit of Volcano to shore up my banked resources, so that's something that's on the horizon. Also, crafting. I'd like to make all of these gold bars into gold bracelets. So the current count, in case I end up doing that on mobile without recording it, is 12,276 gold bars, no gold bracelets in my bank, and my current crafting XP remaining to level is 156,124. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hey there, good morning. I'm going to go do farming dailies. I did not do any gold bracelets, so I'll continue to keep you updated on the state of that. But I'm going to go do farming dailies, and I need to do AFK stuff because I have to edit the episode 41 for this week, so I think I'm going to do fishing. I still need to do runecraft for this week. Yeah. So I might just AFK fish until I'm done with editing the next video that I need to publish. Then we'll go do Tears of Guthix and call it from there. Shit, I clicked on a thing right as a genie spawned and it despawned when I walked in this room. Bummer. Alright, I'm gonna fish for a while. I'll announce if I get any level ups or anything fun like that. Oh fuck, have I been off mute this whole time I've been editing? I think that the Diary Cape playthrough is going to be pretty funny. I mean, obviously I haven't gone back and looked through any of the videos, but at this point I imagine that it's like 95% fast forwarding, 3% commentary, and then 2%... Oh shit, I didn't realize I wasn't on mute. Hopefully I just listened to everything I say in Diary Cape editing so that there's not a bunch of coughing and wheezing and chugging sodas, burping. Alright, I'm done with my video editing for now. I'm going to go ahead and do Tears of Guthix's remaining daily pickups. All that fun stuff. I'm running super late on Tears. I basically let it drift almost an entire week. So I'm doing Tears of Guthix here. I did the math, and I have enough sand banked from talking to Bert every day for like 100 days to be able to get to almost 81 crafting. I only actually need 80 crafting for the Diary Cape. I probably will take it to 81 though. There's a bunch of other things that I need high-level crafting for. Specifically, I'd like to be able to make some of the Zenyte jewelry. Granted, I'd have to go farm demonic gorillas, but give me a reason to actually attempt demonic gorillas. So I'm going to look into what level crafting I need to be able to craft anything from Zenyte. Okay, so it looks like 89 would let me make a Ring of Suffering, which would potentially be extremely good. It would make Zulrah way more reasonable. Right now I'm getting my ass kicked when the fight goes on too long and I run out of recoil charges. I could solve for that problem with the Ring of Suffering. So I might make that a near future objective. 89 to boost to it, I would need 84, which is not super easy, but I'd be able to get to 81 just from what I have banked. I just have to look into possibly buying the rest of the stuff. 179 tiers, not bad. Did break 2000 at some point, but alright. Just Runecraft XP, and I may have been smart enough to see 1036, 1043. I actually set myself up for 2 weeks, so I won't have to do any more fishing before next week. Should be able to stay on schedule a little bit better. I'm going to take a short break, come back. Crafting is something I'd like to do soonish. Volcano is something I'd like to do soonish. Smithing is something I'd like to wrap up. But I think what I'm probably going to do when I come back is Slayer, Sarachnis, and see how far we can take that. I'll see ya. Hey folks, let's go do Sarachnis. Holy shit, Sarachnis Cudgel. After I finally have something that's better than it. Of course. Oh right, they changed this, didn't they? They made him spawn faster. Well, that's still pretty exciting. I'll hold on to it. I don't know when I would use it. It's almost strictly worse than the Zamorakian Hasta, but whatevs. Someone's trying to jank my kills here. It's kind of frustrating. Hopping's limited right now because there's DDoS attacks happening, but still, I'm kind of annoyed. Heck, man. Super annoying. Alright, I'm gonna go back and try to get some more kills here. I can't believe I got this cudgel. Like, literally 3 KC from when I gave up on it, after getting something that's just strictly better in basically every respect. Doesn't have a compare bonus. I feel like I should go sell it. I'm never going to get it again, though. If I sell it, I'm not going to see it. But also, like, why use it? So, +5 crush is not worth the loss in stats for everything else. Really don't like the change that they made to reduce the spawn time. I feel like it's for people that are just nuking the boss down and
Makes it less reasonable for normal players to be able to prep for it. Oh well, I guess those are the sorts of people who vote, right? Oh, got a straight up full crystal key drop. I didn't even think that was a thing. Ah, shit. Screwed up prayer there. Crap. Get my stuff back. Oh, lame. I had a plan of going to melee and then getting into melee range, but I didn't actually move close enough to Saracta, so I got hit by the ranged attack. Hit pretty hard. I switched from Darok's gear to Blessed D'hide, and my sustain has gone up significantly. Figured I shouldn't be taking damage most of the time except from the blue spider ads, so get some magic defense and prayer bonus. Yeah, I can feel it. Two giant X-Acts. Task complete. Okay. Oh, I get a bonus 5k XP at the end of it. Okay. I wonder if that scales with the number of kills I decided to do. I don't think if I get a boss task that I'm going to ask for lots of kills unless it's a drop that I want. Because that took a really long time. I guess it ended up rounding out the XP per hour to like 20k, which isn't bad. 25k is really, really good for me right now. But right on. Okay, let's go see what the next task is. Adamant dragons, which are actually more dangerous to me than rune dragons. I need to remind myself what I need to have equipped for them in a sec. If I ever find myself with 800 snapdragon leaves, I'm gonna be set. Tons of spider eggs. Stepping away for a quick second, just gonna fast forward. Just finished paying back Gas Factor. We might do some content together later. We'll see. Task completed. Let's go back to Konar and see what she says. Water Fiends in the Kraken Cove. I've ever gotten a Water Fiend task. Do I care about this? So you can drop a Miss Battle Staff, which you usually can only get from superior Slayer monsters. Okay. Trying to look up and see if it's worth fighting this thing. It's weak against Crush, which is interesting. Glad I have this spear. Never been to the Kraken Cove, Kraken Cave, never go look for it. Oh, they attack with both magic and ranged. Looks like I want D'hide. Konar's spreadsheet says to go ahead and do Water Fiend, so give it a try. I should talk if I'm going to Kraken Cove. I've never been there before. Can I put cannonballs? Can be used. It does not work near the Water Fiend so far. The one enemy. Alright, it's near Piscatorius apparently. I had no idea. This dungeon here? You know, Kraken's a Slayer monster I'm going to want to fight way later, but I gotta get much higher level Slayer to be able to attempt them. Leave Kraken. Okay, they're all things that rhyme with Neve. These guys aggro? Yes.
Hey, good morning. I had to bounce out at the end there without announcing anything. I'm just going to go back to doing water fiends in a second, because I want to do my farming dailies. Then we'll come right back and keep working on that. Give me 1 sec to clear up some of my bank space here. Gotta do this hard clue scroll that dropped too. That was the main reason I bailed out of there. It's actually a decent task in terms of money. Better than I was expecting it to be, anyway. I have to buy some nature runes soon. I guess technically this is my first time getting a Mystic Water Staff, so the only Mystic Staff I haven't gotten is a Fire one. My farming stuff is done, heading back to Water Fiends. Oh crap, I forgot to do the hard clue scroll. Let me get out of here right now before I feel like something's wrong. Glad I looked at the loot logger. I probably missed out on another drop. Alright, casket. 65,000 coins, and I got a page. Bandos page? Oh, okay. Well, I was a little nervous earlier because I somehow had an extra page in my bank that didn't correspond to the collection log, and I'm positive I didn't pick it up. Well, I guess I can't be completely positive I didn't pick it up. I thought maybe there was some issue with the collection log when I got the second one. But that solves the collection log problem that Bando's book that I have in my bank. I did go ahead and put the book together. I'll just go ahead and sell this page. And if I had any fears or concerns about that, I don't plan to ever use the Bando's book. It seems like it's strictly worse than a lot of other options in that same slot. Probably why it sells for nothing at all. Okay. Alright, I'm going to gear back up, and we're going to go back to this Water Fiend task. Task complete. Leave McCracken wants me to leave. Okay. Gargoyles! That's exciting. Been waiting to get that task for a while. For a while, excuse me. The Granite Maul drops there. I don't know what I'd have to do to upgrade it. I guess they made a PvP nerf to the Granite Maul to make it use more special attack. But it seems like it's pretty good for like Nightmare Zone when you get the Power Surge. So it would be cool to get that as a drop. Also, it looks like they drop a decent amount of ore and bars. I know that's how Swampletics got smithing up. I'm going to go ahead and take a break. Actually, before I take a break, I'm going to pop over to Privethinus because I actually will likely do some gold bracelet crafting while I'm stepped away here. So I'm going to head over to the furnace and give you an update on what the counts are there. Okie dokie, here's the deal. 12,276 gold bars in the bank. 155,724 remaining crafting XP. Might do some of that on my phone here. Excited to come back and do Gargoyles, though, because Gargoyles are the level 75 Slayer unlock. So it'd be nice to actually do something that's close to the level up that we only recently unlocked. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey, extremely quickly, I still need to update the live split timer, but I've been doing so much mobile gold gold bracelet crafting at 6,228 of them. The amount I have in there is 6,048. XP remaining to the next level is 24. So I'm going to quickly make one gold bracelet here in order to get the level up and announce it, and then I'm going to go back to doing it on my phone for the rest of the level here. So there it is, crafting 79. Alright, so the count now is 6,047 gold bars remaining, and 187,259 crafting XP until 80. So I'm probably just going to continue trying to knock that out on mobile, and then we'll come back and I'll actually update the live split timer. Thank you. Bye. Hey, good morning. I'm back. Okay, the final count here, 8,092 gold bracelets made. It takes me about a minute to do an inventory of 27, so if you divide those out, it turns out it was almost exactly 5 hours for me to do that. So I have increased the live split timer by 5 hours. Here's the crafting XP, 140,684 remaining. I will probably finish those remaining 4,184 gold bars. If not, after this session, within a couple sessions of now, so I'll keep updating on those counts. AFK-wise, there's not a lot else I can do that I'm comfortable doing on the phone. I'm pretty fine with doing bars into bracelets and cannonballs, but anything else is a little bit more complex or fast, and I wouldn't want to record it, or I wouldn't want to do it without recording it. You know, in this case, gold bars are like 15 to 20k XP an hour, and cannonballs are like 15k XP an hour. So it's something that I'm okay to do on my phone without recording. But once we finish the gold bars, I'll probably be searching for something else to do, so I'll try to figure out a recording solution. Maybe instead of using my phone, I'll try to set up a laptop here at my station if I'm recording something else with OBS at the same time. Anyway, today I want to do let's go do the farming daily crap, and then I'm going to go look into Gargoyles. That's right. See ya. Only about 100k to go until 93 farming. It's kind of exciting because, like, I've been really far from 94 for a long time, and it'll be nice to be on the final stretch with that last level. And it justifies doing these daily runs all the time. I am going to have to do a lot of tithe farm during 93 farming. I think the calculation I did is I have to do it when I'm within like 300k of leveling up. But I think it'll be easier to stomach if the end of the road is never, ever, 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 ever doing farming again. And it's looking like we're getting pretty close to that point. So once we hit 94, I'm going to boost +5 and build all of the possible spirit trees. And it's going to be jolly. Let me go get some gear up for fighting Gargoyles. I think that's in the Slayer Tower in Mauritania. Which I haven't been to in a long time. I do need to stop at a Slayer Master and buy a rock hammer. I don't think I have enough bank Slayer points to be able to get the thing that auto smashes the Gargoyles, but I'll double check. Yeah, I do not have enough. Oh, what's with the rune pouch? Are you serious? You can just buy a rune pouch now for coins? I must have missed the patch that added that. It must have been close to when I bought it with Slayer reward points. 1.2 million, that's it? It's okay. Don't be stressed out. Oh, I wasted so many points on that. It's fine. I think I bought it with points probably a couple months before it got patched to be viable with coins, so I guess I feel less bad as a result, but still. Alright, looks like Gargoyles are weak against crush damage, so I'm going to put that together here. Hooray, Zami Spear. And off once again. Alright, let's see how Gargoyles work. They're pretty straightforward. They're like any Slayer monster that you have to kill when it's almost dead. With a inventory item. Oh shit, I don't want to just crash this person. I have to be careful with world hopping though, it's restricted right now because of the coronavirus DDoSing. Just asking a person how many players a world can support, and then he left, so works for me. That's neat, there's a little rock hammer symbol. Gargoyle cracks apart. Cool. Click use on. Setup's pretty good. It's cool. Yeah, it seems like that's a pretty useful power-up to get the auto smash, especially since they aggro you. I like that death animation. Okay, these guys drop noted gold ore, which is what Swampletics was using in this series. Extra exciting for me because I can actually use it at the blast furnace with goldsmithing gauntlets, which you could not. So that's cool. Oh, I just picked these up without thinking anything about it. I just got these Adamant Boots. So they're not worth anything to most people, but I think they're a unique drop from regular Gargoyles. Rune Boots are the thing that I would get that would replace Adamant Boots. I forget what drops them. I have to look it up really quick. Rune Boots and Dragon Boots, which I think I need Spiritual Mages for, which is a way to go. Rune Boots are drop by Necreals. Okay. So I'll look forward to that task when we get it, because it would at least be a flat upgrade over the climbing boots, which I've had for like over 1,000 hours or something ridiculous. Looks like superior gargoyles can spawn. Would be cool. I like fighting Slayer tasks that have superior variants. It makes every kill a little bit more exciting. I really wish I had this DPS meter way back when I first started playing. It would have really helped me to get a feel for how upgrades and level ups were affecting my character. For instance, I just switched to the obsidian chest and obsidian legs because I'm going to be using prayer the whole time, and as far as I can tell, it hasn't really changed my DPS. I'm guessing the strength boost from that isn't enough to increase my max hit by 1 with Piety running. But I bet I could have, especially like during the post-quest cape grind of doing Nightmare Zone, I could see the XP per hour going up. I've kind of used the XP per hour as a shorthand way to tell what my DPS looks like. It's nice to have a literal DPS count. Holy shit, there's the Granite Mall. Fucking awesome. With 5 kills to go. It's very cool. I'll end up bringing that to Nightmare Zone. Very cool indeed. Last thing I need, there's a 1 in 150 drop for a brittle key so I can fight the gargoyle bosses, but doesn't look like I'm going to get it this task. Maybe next one. Alright, so I need to look into Granite Mall. There's a handle you can get, although the more I'm thinking about it, the special attack on it, the reason it's important is that it triggers instantly, but the time it takes for me to swap to it and then swap back to my other weapon seems like it's actually not that great. So it's possible that the whole instant strike thing is only really relevant in PvP, where you're needing to kill someone in as few ticks as possible. Or in Nightmare Zone, where I've got Power Surge on anyway, which gives me infinite meter, so It hits pretty hard. That's cool. So it's just exciting as a Nightmare Zone, attentive Nightmare Zone upgrade, we'll put it that way. Better than the DDS to use during Power Surge. One more kill. Give me that Brittle Key. Wouldn't that be nice? Slayer task complete. No Brittle Key. Maybe next run. It's pretty exciting, though, to have that Maul now. I think I'm just going to throw away the Rock Hammer every time I do one of these tasks. I could just buy another one for 500 coins from the Slayer Master when I get it. Pay 500 coins a task to save an inventory slot. Goodbye, Rock Hammer. Alright, let's go see what my next task is, but it might be about time for me to take a break here. We'll see. I might try to use my Brimstone keys, because I have... excuse me, can't talk. I have a decent number banked. Bloodveld in the Slayer Tower. Okay, that's a pretty good task. Pretty pumped about this Granite Maul. Gold ore, diamonds. Gold ore is the one I really want. Steel bars. Steel bars. Well, guess I'm doing some more cannonballs. I was hoping to get lots of gold ore so I can finish the smithing grind. That's probably what's going to happen, though, is between this episode and next, or, well, between this split and next, I'll make a bunch of cannonballs. Alright, now what does Banked XP say about smithing right now? Still not enough to get to 86. What about with the Goldsmith Gauntlets? Still not enough. Ignore the silver bars, because it's probably not happening. Okay, so we're working our way there. It's going to take a minute. What is the actual XP that I need? 3,597,000. So I need like 45,000 more banked XP. Okay. Let me head over to the smelting place so I can give you guys an update on counts for when I go offline to make cannonballs and gold bracelets. Okay, here are the counts. 851 steel bars, 4230 gold bars, 8092 gold bracelets, 31491 cannonballs, smithing 107,721 to level up, crafting 140,484 to level up, and I should come right back and give you updates on those counts. I'll see ya. Bye. Good morning, folks. As you can see from the live split timer, I had a hell of an off-stream adventure there. This was all off-recording adventure. Oh, god damn it. Sometimes I remember to put this in before I hit start recording, but not today. I finished all of the banked gold bars and all of the banked steel bars, and that ended up taking about 4 hours and 11 minutes. Part of the reason I'm not recording this, I still feel a little icky about that. I kind of just got to roll with it, though, because the problem with being on mobile is that I'm nowhere near as attentive when I'm using it. I disconnect constantly, just from being AFK and not clicking it fast enough. So while I added 4 hours and 11 minutes to the timer, that's like the minimum time it could have possibly taken for me to do this. I think it took a little bit more time than that, just because it was lots and lots of AFK. So even at like a 256x fast forward or like a 1200 fast forward, you barely would have seen anything anyway, because a lot of it would have been me standing still until the login screen pops up. But just again to review, you know that I'm not cheating here. 12,322 gold bracelets, 34,895 cannonballs, and smithing XP 85,935 to go. Crafting XP 34,734 to go. That's actually Diary Cape for crafting, if we can get it. The last 34,000 XP. I might want to take it higher to be able to make like the Ring of Suffering and stuff, but it's not a huge priority at the moment. I do want to get around to using these 6,700 buckets of sand at some point. Anyway, today I'm going to be working on probably more Slayer, but I'll go ahead and do daily farming run stuff first, and then we'll come back and see what this next Slayer task is like. Bloodvelds in the Slayer Tower. See ya. Alright, should get 93 farming tomorrow, which gets me really close to the end. And at some point I'm going to have to go do Tithe Farm, which I'm not looking forward to. I want to get that seed box and make sure that it counts. So I'll try to redo that calculation a little bit closer and figure out when I can just burn through it in order to finish up 94. Let's go do Bloodvelds in the Slayer Tower. Unfortunately, I can't cannon them. I had all these cannonballs, and I haven't gotten any cannonable tasks for a while. I think that's part of my fault for using Konar, but what are you going to do? Not use Konar is what you're going to do. But I want to get as many reward points as possible until I have all of the major unlocks, and then I can feel like I'm more comfortable switching to Duradil or Steve or whatever. Let's go do these Bloodvelds. Bring in D'hide because I guess they got a magical melee attack. I really just want to kind of go super hard on Slayer, because that's going to be the most complicated, longest skill that I've got. It'll take me a really long time to get there. It unlocks a lot of stuff, so... lagging all of a sudden. Fortunately, it's not a dangerous area. If I already started combat, I'm not going to die from one bullet build. Okay, they just came back. Barg. Got a hard clue scroll. Let's go. There were never wilderness steps that made me unequip my gear and redo my setup over and over, and then I would be more than happy to get clue scroll drops, but I just wish I could hold 2 of them, wrap up my task, and then come back. I suppose you could get more than 2 drops, but that seems pretty unlikely in most cases. Let's say you got like a Hellhound task or something. Yeah, here's a wilderness step. Oh well. Alright, let's see what's in this casket. You can tell I completely forgot to bring my Grand Tree teleport. 257,000 just from the teleports? I guess I got like 6 items, so that's kind of cool. Basically just money, that's fine. One of these days I'm going to get the God D'hide boots. Defense 91, working on getting defense up to like 94 or 95, so it's on the same level with attack and strength, and then we'll go back to doing shared training. I'll do shared whenever I'm fighting something that's weak against crush or slash, but as long as their weakness doesn't matter, or they're weak against stab, it'll be defense mainly. Getting pretty close to a hit points level, we'll get 96 soon. And fairly-ish close to a Slayer level, so we've got a ways to go there. Let's see what the next task is. Trolls in Keldagrim. Really? Where are there trolls in Keldagrim? Mountain troll. Keldagrim entrance. Huh. I assume I can cannon there? At least I hope I can cannon there. I'm gonna go gear up. Assume it's not multi-combat. Here we go. Interesting. So I can set up a cannon, so that's cool. I think it's single combat.
So maybe I want to come back here with range instead of melee. Alright, cannon's not great because I don't have a clear safe spot. I'm going to try to look around some more and see if I can find other ones. Don't think there are any other ones. I think this is as good as I'm going to get, unfortunately. It's kind of fun. I haven't had a... I mean, it's not fun. I haven't had a mountain troll task in, like, hundreds of hours. I don't think ever since I started using Konar a long time ago. I remember having one up on Death Plateau a long time ago. Back when I used to safe spot everything. Oh, it's like, who needs safe spotting? That was a pretty rough task. No, nothing interesting to look forward to. Took a while. Cannon was only able to hit one thing at a time. I'm gonna go top off and see what the next task is. I was excited about the first half of this. Dagannoth, in Jormungand's prison, boo. Although I heard they made a change that you can still cannon in there, but only in the Dagannoth section. I don't know if that's true. I'm gonna give it a shot. Still haven't gotten the Basilisk task. That's kind of what I've been holding out for. Can place it. That's exciting. Should have done that last time I had this task, but didn't realize it was possible. Wow, this is really great now. I went from being terrible to now I'm in love. I think that may have been a change from the original launch. Or maybe it was just that you can't use it with the Basilisks or something. Oh, this is so awesome. Having 35,000 cannonballs, it's not like earlier when I was paycheck to paycheck on cannonballs. Big fan. Getting like 55k Slayer XP an hour in here, it's pretty awesome. I'm about to hit ranged 88. Let's go to medium clue and do it real quick. Alrighty, come on, Ranger Boots. Nope. Ranged 88. Slayer 77. It's coming real slow. Real slow. It's especially slow when there's like no advantage to gaining a level, which is often the case with Slayer. Task complete for a blistering 62k Slayer XP per hour. More tasks like that, please, game. Hey, I got excited for a split second. Basilisks, yay, in the Frenetic Slayer dungeon, boo. So, good reason to not use Konar anymore. I'm gonna keep getting those. I'm gonna make sure I grab V's shield. So I think I want to save up for Ring Bling. And then I want to get at least Gargoyle Smasher, but possibly the other means to use items. And then I might want to look into extending some tasks. And then once all that's done, then I'll switch to a different Slayer Master. Hit points 96 is now my highest skill. Task complete. Let's see the next one. Scorpia! I didn't really think about the fact that it could give me wilderness bosses. Let's just go for 3. Oof. I remind myself how that fight works. It's been a while. Alright, let's go give Scorpia a try. I'm more than a little worried about this, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Alright, let's give it a shot. Gotta get 3 kills. I'm a little nervous. That's 1 kill. 2 more, please. Get the heck out of here, right? It's 2 kills, 1 more. Probably brought too many supplies here, should be perfectly fine. Sold Scorpion head, okay. Come on. Kinda screwed up the Guardians that time. She was able to heal to full. Was able to pull them away in time. There we go. Task complete. Get the fuck out of here. I get an extra 5k bonus XP, which, when you only do 3 kills, is pretty good. So I think 3 kills is the way to go, unless if it's something that I'm specifically trying to farm a drop from, right? So Sarachnis is probably fine before, because I still wanted the cudgel, but if I ever get Sarachnis again, I'm gonna do 3 kills. That's more than enough. Made it out alive. I was pretty worried about that. Okay. Let's go see what the next task is. I think I'm actually gonna take a break here. I'm not going to be doing mobile anymore while I'm doing Animal Crossing. I've already tapped out all the gold bars and steel bars in my bank, and that's the only thing I really feel comfortable doing on mobile anyway. But I will be setting up my gaming laptop in order to record some stuff. So I'll try to do something that's pretty low attention, maybe fishing. I need to get fishing up anyway for lots of diaries, but I also want to get it high above ring graph so I don't have to think about it anymore. So if that happens, it'll get recorded. There might be a live split timer if I can set it up. If not, it'll just be fast-forwarded fishing, and I'll come back and I'll update the timer. Iron Dragons. They're not terrible now that I have the Zamiasta. Alright, I'm stepping away. I'm going to probably do fishing. That's my guess. Just grabbing monkfish because it's AFK. Decided to not stress out so much about doing 3-tick fishing. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Be back to talk after that fishing is done. I think that laptop fishing recording worked out fine. Go do some more Slayer, because why not? Hey, Ancient Shard drop. I said less excited about that now since I am basically done with the grill, but still neat. Gargoyles! Another chance to get that brittle key. Let's go for it. Since it's Gargoyles, I'm going to pick up that Auto Smash ability. I can probably just AFK the task with prayer on. Gargoyle Smasher. Yes. Sweets. Auto Smash is extremely convenient. Go ahead and get back to fast forwarding here. Hey, there's the brittle key. Cool. I'll go open the gate. I might want to look into what all goes into this boss fight before I complete my Slayer task, but I do want to be AFK for a little bit longer, so I'll start researching that, and if I finish researching it and feel like I could go attempt it, then I'll teleport out. I'll try to leave at least 1 or 2 kills in the task so we can get in there. Hey, I got a marble gargoyle. That's exciting. Much easier to kill than those annoying, repugnant specters. Never mind, they have some kind of crazy special attack that almost killed me there. Shit. I'm gonna fucking die. I brought no food. Please don't die. Shit. Well, that's a thing. I apparently need to have food with me when I fight gargoyles. I did not know that the superior variant could do that. Try to get my stuff back. I don't know if there's like a tell where I try to change my prayers. It didn't seem to matter. It's the 3rd superior Slayer monster that I fucked up. Bummer. Let's see. Pray melee. Do still have the Slayer home. Good. Pray melee. Occasionally launch a ball towards a player. If hit, they'll inflict 38 damage and immobilize the player. Avoid this attack by moving at least 1 tile away from the original position. Okay. So it's a move away, not a protect it and tank it. Gotcha. Oh, bummer. I'm going to pop out really quick to bring some food with me just so we have an emergency way to deal with those if they spawn next time. Still sucks though. But one of those 3 was going to be the one to drop the heart, right? Okay, I'm still prepping for Grotesque Guardians. I've got 10 kills left on my Slayer task, which should be enough. I don't know if I'm going to do all 10 of those kills on them, but I kind of want to give the fight a try. It'd be cool to upgrade some of my cannonballs. I'm going to unlock the roof entrance. That's a permanent unlock. Pretty neat. And then I'm going to go back and try to gear up for this fight. I've got my gear prep here. I think I understand the fight. I'm just watching a quick video to make sure I get it. So I'll just be standing here fast forwarded and I'll come back and report on what I learned. Okay, so here's summarizing what I've learned, and then I'll probably have to practice the fight to actually get it. So you fight 2 gargoyles after ringing a bell. Actually kind of reminds me of Dark Souls 1. One of the gargoyles, Dawn, uses ranged attacks and is weak against range. The other one, Dusk, uses melee attacks and magic attacks and is weak against melee. The way that it works is you set up a safe spot in a corner of the room, so I'll place down some tile markers for that. The idea is that you want to lure Dusk up to the corner there,
Dusk takes no damage in the first phase of the fight, so you just kind of want to get him stuck on top of you, or he's walking back and forth and unable to damage you while you range Dawn down. Once Dawn gets to 50% health, both bosses split and do a special attack that you need to get out of the way of. Then you fight Dusk by himself. So I guess during that special attack, you want to switch off of your range gear onto your melee gear. I only have Darox right now, so hopefully that will be fine. We want to run away from Dusk at the start of the phase after hitting him. I guess that when we hit him, we want to use the Crystal Halberd special attack, so I'm going to try to do that. Don't get hit by that. Occasionally, Dawn will send debris down. They have a 3x3 AoE. They can stun you. So get out of the way when you see shadows about to fall, I guess like Zalcano. Also, I guess Dawn can throw one of those projectiles that the Marble Gargoyle was using on me earlier that I didn't recognize, unfortunately. So kind of move out of the way of that. At 50% of Dusk's health, Dawn will come back to fight again. They'll do the lightning attack that I have to get out of the way of. Spears get thrown on the ground. I have to pick them up because they deal damage to me, and if they're allowed to stay on the ground indefinitely, they'll heal for like 90 health. So it would be really, really bad to let that heal go out. We want to stop that from happening. Okay, yeah, I guess apparently strong players will usually just be able to ignore the orbs on the ground, but we will not. We're going to have to pick them up. Phase 4, Dusk absorbs her power, increasing his combat level and his stats. Start to use range attacks during this phase. His max melee hit is a max of 26, so we want to protect from magic. Yeah. Switch prayers to match Dusk's last attack. Oh, okay, well I can try to do that. Sometimes he puts like a fire barrier around you and you have to click out of it to escape. Let's see. You don't want to stand under Dusk starting in phase 2, or you'll get stomped. Okay, and that apparently hits really hard. Alright, I'm down to give it a try. It's a difference between reading walkthroughs and watching videos and actually doing the thing, so I'm going to get some practice here. Let me place my markers first of all. I'm probably not going to be able to talk too much during this attempt because I get pretty stressed out during boss fights. Let me see if I can turn on the heart rate monitor real quick. Do sit here. But I'll put a note on this VOD to not fast forward the episode. Or not fast forward this kill at least so you can see it in its entirety. Alright, window capture. God, that one. That's more like it. Already getting pretty hyped up just before starting the fight. Okay. There's a cutscene that I have to watch. Oh, I think I may have selected the wrong tiles. Let's do this one instead. Possibly it doesn't matter, but just in case it does. You ring the bell. The sound echoes across the roof. These are newish bosses. It's cool. Tempest track unlocked. That's the attack that I didn't dodge before, okay. Oh, we needed Dust to drag it over a little bit further. Shoot. Try doing that next time. Yeah, I think I stood a little bit too far to the left. So he ended up in the wrong square, basically. Do decent damage in the fight, though. That's helpful. Okay, here's the new phase change. Let me do my switch. Get away from all that shit, basically. Switch to this. And get away from him.
It's a bad attack. We don't want that. Ow. Okay. It's working out okay so far. Now they're switching back again. Get away from that. To pick those up like right away. Unfortunately, she sent them all across the room. Oh shit, absorb. $20 damage they deal to me now, yikes. I think I may have got hit by the stomp there. It's going okay so far. I'll probably only be able to do 1 kill per attempt until I get more comfortable with it. Shit, I'm gonna try to just kill her before those go off. It's probably a bad idea. See if I regret this. Okay, I got her. Cool. Lucky me. That's a hell of an attack. Oh shit. That's the stop attack. Okay, don't walk under him. Got it. Also switch to protect from magic, I think. Okay. First try. Oh, decent Slayer XP for a kill. 99 granite dust. Cool. Okay. Well, I'll have to teleport out after every kill, but that was pretty neat. I enjoyed it. See if I can do a little bit better. Unfortunately, I can't really tell when I have the halberd on. I guess if I see the defender in my inventory, that means I probably have the halberd. Oh, and I never set up I never saved a profile for this. Try that again here. 4 prayer potions is probably too much if I'm going to be leaving every time to restock, so tone that down a little bit. Probably also don't need, let's say I can drink my super combat and ranging potions before I leave, but that's a pretty long walk, so maybe I don't want to do it that way. Bring 3 prayer potions. Fuck, I actually was talking during the entire boss fight. I think I was muted the whole time. It went pretty well, but I used all my resources, so I'll probably have to restock after every attempt here. Made some mistakes at the end, like I walked under Tusk a couple times by accident. I pushed it a little bit with not picking up the resources. Let's do Grotesque Guardians. Alright, let's try that again. It's exciting to have beaten another unique boss. That's part of what we're doing here with trying to get the music cape and the diary cape. See all of the unique bosses in the game. Okay, I will mute and fast forward upcoming attempts because I've seen it now. I'll pop in if anything interesting happens. Alright, kill number 2 went way better. It was pretty fun. Chaos Rune plus Granite Dust. Let's see. Could probably do another kill with these prayer potions, but I should be careful in the future. I might want to start bringing a stamina pot or drink one before I come here, because I do need stamina for that one phase. I fixed my markers during the last attempt. I had them a little bit too far out, so I wasn't getting Dusk to dance the way he was supposed to. You know, the music just completely cuts out after you win here. I'm going to wait until the buff change counts down, and I'm going to repot and try again. Cool. 3rd kill successful. Onyx, Bolt Tips, Adamantite Bar, or Granite Dust. I'll have to look into it. Let's see, I've got, 30,000 cannonballs? I'm trying to figure out how many runs I need to do minimum. I need to kill them 600 times to be able to turn all of my cannonballs into Marvel cannonballs. Right on, I feel like I should keep trying here. Slayer XP per hour can't be accurate, right? Able to do 3 kills that time because some prayer potions dropped. That's pretty cool. Rune Pickaxe, huh? Wish that was 43 gold ore. Okay, I have 2 kills left, so I'll go ahead and do them both here, because why not? We'll see what the next Slayer task is, and then I have to take a break to get ready for stream. Task complete on a boss, which is pretty neat. No uniques or anything special, but did get a good amount of Granite Dust, is what I'm interested in. I think if I get Gargoyles again, I'll do this one. I think this is the first of several Slayer bosses to unlock, so I'm excited to have been able to actually do it. Got like 10 kills in. After 5 kills, I can now quick start the bell, which is neat. Let me go clean up my bank a little bit, and then I'm going to take a break. Adamant Dragons for when I come back. Great. Super easy. Only 3, too. Call those free points tasks. Alright, that's it for me. I may end up doing fishing, but it would be on the gaming laptop, so if that happens, there won't be any commentary, because I don't have a mic on that thing. If I do fishing on the gaming laptop, I might hit 74. It will probably get fast-forwarded unannounced. I'll come back and announce it when I get back, depending on what happens with it. I'll see ya. Bye. And that's that. Grotesque Guardians and the Sarachnis Cudgel. Lots of good skilling progress. Next week, Barbarian Assault, which is interesting piece of content and content that's required for the Diary Cape. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.